Hello, class. So, as I was saying earlier this week, everything for the rest of this week is going to be asynchronously done. So, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to show you very quickly about these evidence logs. So if you take a look, we've already done the comprehension check. We've already done the close reading activity. You should have done the analyze text questions by last night. All right, which leaves us with activity 6, 7, and 8. Okay, activity 6 is preparing for the performance-based assessment, your evidence logs. All right, so why don't we click on that to start? All right, so it's in your book, the performance-based assessment. The actual assessment is in the book on pages 168 and 169. All right, if you want to take a look at it. We're going to download a copy of the evidence log, though, and then we're going to start it do it for the seventh man, which is the only piece that we have read so far. So, if you click on the link here, Unit 2, Reading Evidence Log, it's going to ask you to make a copy of the document as usual. Click on Make a Copy. And you have all of the instructions, okay, including a rubric for the assignment, how you're going to be graded for the final assignment, not for this particular thing. All right, we're not writing this essay for a couple of weeks yet. All right, in this unit, you will read about various characters, both real and fictional, who found themselves in life or death situations. Some made choices of which they were most likely proud, while others did not. After we read each text, you will be responsible for completing an entry in this evidence log. Be sure that you save your evidence log in your Google Drive. You'll be submitting your completed evidence log in Schoology after we read the final text. All right, and again, that's going to be a couple of weeks from now. All right, so what is our prompt? Okay, we're going to write an argument in which you state and defend a claim responding to the following question. Should people in life or death situations be held accountable for their actions? Think about that for a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, person is in a life or death situation, and they do something in that life or death situation, okay, that might be good, might be bad. But should they be held accountable for their actions? You need to think about that. All right, yes, they should, or no, they shouldn't. Those are the two sides of the argument. Okay, so we're going to prepare for our performance-based assessment by completing the evidence log after each selection that we read. Okay, we want to review your work from each selection and summarize your thoughts in one sentence to record in your evidence log. Then record textual details or evidence from each selection that support your thinking. Okay, so the first one here, our short story, is The Seventh Man. Okay, how does something in The Seventh Man connect to the prompt? Okay, and remember, this is our prompt. Okay, should people in life or death situations be held accountable for their actions? All right, how does that connect to the prompt? You're going to write that down. Now, you're going to use some text evidence. Now, this is going to be an actual quote from the text. All right, an actual quote from the text. And then any additional notes and details or ideas that you have. Now, that could be anything that you think about the seventh man. Okay, I don't care, what it is. Okay, but I want you to put something in this box, just like I told you guys the last time. Something does need to go in this box, and it can be anything that you think about the seventh man. Okay, anything that you think. All right, so the first box, how does it connect back to this prompt? The second box, okay, the textual evidence, okay, this is going to be a quote from the text that supports how it connects to the prompt. And then the third is any other ideas that you have about the text. So the question also, okay, just like we did the last time, how does this text change or add to my thinking? And that's that. You add something in here that either says that something in this text either added to your thinking or changed your ideas about the prompt. Okay, always going back to the prompt. Now you will notice, ladies and gentlemen, that there are other boxes here. Okay, we will be going through and doing all of these boxes by the end. All right, so I want you just to keep that in mind, that you are going to be coming back to this evidence log over and over and over again, so save it in a good place. All right, if anybody has any questions, you are free to email me, but that is essentially what this is going to be about. All right, so just going back to the week 2 folder for activities 7 and 8. All right, so the frame narrative mini lesson. Okay, you guys can watch this on your own. Okay, it's just a video about what a frame narrative is. Okay, and then activity 8 is just a discussion post. Okay, the 3 parts of the frame narrative in the Seventh Man, which you will get from the video. You will figure out what those 3 parts are. All right, and why, and then answering why do you think the author chooses to use a frame structure to tell this story. Okay, the only way you can answer this is if you first watch that video. Okay, so make sure you watch that video first. All right, again, if there are any other questions, please feel free to email me. Otherwise, good luck. See you guys next week.